Probably. And what's going on there, guys? This is this is your pal Server Tyrant, just getting warmed up here. Um, let's see here. All right, let's go. Not really sure what the theme of tonight's gonna be. I did promise that I would do a stream, so here I am. At least keeping up with that side of things. Um, yeah, we'll figure it out. Usually it takes a little while for people to drop in anyway. Sorry, tonight's actually going to be a little bit different because I'm going to be monitoring a local repeater at the same time. So you guys might end up hearing some cross chatter from that. It's going to be on my ham radio. KO6 NLC monitoring. We'll just turn that up and see if somebody comes back. All right, looks like Bentley got their keyboard, so that's awesome. It's too bad. I started my stream a little bit late tonight, but that's okay. Sometimes it's like that. At the end of the day, we're just kind of here to hang out anyway. I'm making myself a pot of beans, getting ready for my camping trip this weekend. It'll be good stuff. Let's see. Oh, I have one of these passes to claim. What the heck? What reward do I have to claim? Oh, that one. Okay. Fair enough. Just made myself a pot of beans. Turned out a little sweeter than I intended, but I guess that's not so bad. Very cool. We just that's one of our local radio operators, so that's cool. Yeah, let's reach back out and see if she can hear us, which I know she can. But that's kind of part of the fun, is just reaching out and saying hi anyway. Just so you guys can hear it decently as well. If you care to join in. Hey, I just heard your call. KO6NLC. How you doing, Rachel?
Good, hang on. I've got two conversations. I'll be right back. Well, you'll be around.
Oh, yeah, I'll be around for a minute. We're all kind of running around getting ready for the amateur radio field day, which is going to be on the 27th. So if you are into ham radio and you're not aware of this for some reason, you definitely want to be on the air that day. But honestly, I'm just kind of down to just make this like a ham radio session, even though I started the stream as themed with Fortnite, but nobody's on. So, and I feel like just doing ham stuff. So I'm going to just do that because this is my channel. Here, I have a little push to talk thinger here that's going to make it a little easier. Oh crap, it comes out through that too. I hate that. That's not going to do it for me. I just wanted the PTT button. I'm going to have to modify this. Okay. Well, that's not going to be what I do tonight, because I want to hear it through my radio, not through this thing. Figure that one out later. You should try these beans. They're completely vegetarian. But I designed them in such a way that you could grill some sausage on the side and toss it in. All right. These turned out really good. Just into your bowl. Oh, yeah, grill it up and then split it with another bowl. So I actually used a different spice blend than I normally do. This time I actually used quite a bit of garam masala, which gives it like an Indianish type essence. I don't know, whatever. I'm just trying to appease. Yeah. So it was like garam masala, garlic, turmeric, a lot of Indian themed stuff. Hey, what's going on, guys? So you might be wondering what I'm doing. My stream actually says that I'm playing Fortnite, obviously, but tonight, I mean, I'm kind of down to play Fortnite if you guys want to lean that way, but I'm actually also messing around with my ham radios tonight. And what you're looking at right now is QRZ. It is a logbook. So when you come across other people on amateur radio, you keep a logbook traditionally, so you can keep track of who you contacted, where they're from, what their call sign is, what country they're from. So right now I've been mostly on just like VHF and UHF. So most of my contacts are going to be like probably within California for the most part. Every once in a while, I've actually contacted some people on a net where they were from France, but that was a pretty interesting setup. Not really super duper common, but it's pretty cool. So this is my current contact log. I've made more contact with operators than just this log, but these are like the more formal ones that I've already sent out. So, and I can also keep comments, like, in other words, like comments are just like notes about the operators, stuff like that. Just things that I may forget. But after a while, I end up talking to the same people so much, like I just kind of get to know them just like I know you guys. Oh, I personally don't need to, but here, I'll just make it bigger. So this for example is you know, that person's call sign. And funny enough, well, anyway, so this is their call sign. Everybody's got their own little page, kind of like Facebook. So if you look at my page, you know, I have a picture of myself, obviously. You know, a little bit of a bio, which I'll blow up here for you guys. Oh no, I doxed myself. So now if you guys want to find out where I live, it's public record anyway. So who cares? That being said, don't show up unannounced. It's not going to be good. Unless you want pizza or unless you have pizza. Yeah, but anyway, going back to my logbook here. The boring part. It's really it's a very simple website. And probably QRZ has been around for a long time, to be honest. So I think it actually got launched in like the 90s. Let's take a look and see when it was anyway. Let's go to Wikipedia. Just look up the QRZ website and see who it was started by and when. And radio operators, we call it QRZ. Not really sure why exactly, but it's just it's one of those things. So QRZ.com is an amateur radio website listing almost every call sign in the world. In 1992, QRZ founder Fred L. Floyd accessed data from the FCC database to create a CD-ROM, blah, blah, blah. A copy of this is actually carried on board the International Space Station. That's pretty cool. But anyway, so the Q is for the who's calling me. Anyway, it's a good resource. There's a lot of different resources. I like using QRZ just because honestly, it's what I found first. It works. It's easy to confirm contacts or not. And it's all backed by the records. QRZ definitely rolls off the tongue, especially over the radio. But let me just check back in here. Ah, screw it. Let's just play around a Fortnite. Why not? QRZ and is let's see here. It is an abbreviation for something. Let's see here. So the Q in the website is code for who's calling me. Let's see if we can just find a good breakdown here. Let's look at Claude. That might actually be a good way to answer this one. All right, let's look this one up. We'll figure this out together. Sometimes I don't even bother asking these questions. QRZ is a code mean who is calling me. It's used to ask for the identity of a station. Oh, okay. So it's basically just like asking for CQ. But anyway, so most people, when they if you hear people refer to QRZ on the radio, they're basically pointing to this logbook. My name has never been a secret. If you ever look up like servertyrant.com, you can find all the same information. Yeah, so I mean, in general, it's good to, preserve your identity or whatever, but my life has always been circled around not hiding. That and some of you know what might happen if you show up unannounced. Don't do it. Yeah, basically, like it doesn't matter. You could look up my info all day. I've owned public businesses, all sorts of stuff. So if you really feel like tracking me down, you can. All right, I'm gonna wait for you. Yeah, there we go. What's up, Dino? How you doing?
I'm good. What about you?
I'm doing all right. Just like I said, getting to a little bit of a late start. Also playing on the radio, so if I happen to take a pause and answer my friend on the radio, don't take offense.
Right.
Not just that, but I want to show you guys how cool amateur radio can actually be. Or you might just have no interest, and that's fine too. It's not for everybody, but generally speaking, people who are into radio are very intelligent and very well spoken. And part of the thing about amateur radio is you're supposed to treat people with respect, like it's expected of you. And if you don't act that way, nobody's gonna want to talk to you.
Yeah.
But anyway, I digress. Yeah, let's start a BR. Trio's a good one.
Oh yeah. I got the Galaxy Zero Point Spy, which is apparently rarer than getting struck by lightning,
Really?
which I don't exactly believe.
No,
But it's a
I don't believe that at all.
0.00014% chance.
Wow, that's really rare.
It's the rarest right in the game right now, but they're gonna add a load of different variants. There's gonna be a gem style as well.
Well, that's pretty exciting.
Yeah.
Oh, you have one
The
too?
Galaxy.
Apparently, Nakia has one too.
Nice.
Oh, you know what? You might be the reason why she has one. Oh, wait, never mind. You might. Wait, damn it. I don't know. Who cares? Sorry, I'm just like relaying information. Broken radio here.
Okay. What was I gonna say?
I don't know.
Oh yeah. When they add new variants, my 0 point collection will be incomplete.
Wonderful.
I just waste my time trying to get all the 0 point sprites. But they're cool looking.
Oh,
and plus I have.
Sorry.
Plus I can then brag to people.
Very nice. So, when you were gold, you were asking if people can leave negative comments about you. Well, here's the thing: is like people don't really gossip about each other too much like that. That being said, if you get on the air and you're highly disruptive or, belligerent or whatever, people will report you to the FCC because it's actually against the law. And you could incur fines for doing so.
Oh damn.
You can't get booted off of it because it's radio waves, but they can put you in prison. It's happened. There was a renegade radio operator in the late 2000s who was just disruptive to emergency communications, all sorts of stuff, but he ended up going to prison for 10 years and also having to pay a fine of like $27,000 or something like that.
I mean, I really ever used radio last. That's crazy.
Yeah, well, I mean, you're in the UK, so you guys actually have a different set of rules than we have over here.
Yeah.
You guys don't have the FCC. I don't even know what it is. The fish and chips police. I don't know.
Fish and chips department.
I know. Sorry, that was like. I know that was kind of that wasn't racist. There's no race involved.
You said that.
Am I doing customs? What's the question there? Somebody in my chat just asked if I'm doing customs, so I don't know what that means. Oh yeah, absolutely. If you're disrupting emergency communications, like there needs to be repercussions for that kind of thing. And that's actually one of the cool things about being a radio operator as well, is that you get you actually have a opportunity to help during the times where things are actually going wrong. That being said, if you're not like comfortable passing communications down, it's okay to just sit on the side and let somebody else handle it, but it's a good learning experience nonetheless.
I need your help to decode my visions.
Yeah, but there's a whole lot to talk about too. Like I said, I don't know if you guys heard on the stream like a little bit earlier. One of my other local operators was getting back to me, but apparently she started a conversation with another person. So that's fine. Like I said, that's just the way it is. Some of us have a bunch of radios in our living rooms and stuff like that, but I usually only tune into 2 channels at a time right now.
Yeah.
Because I also am trying to not be too divided because I'm, talking with you guys still too,
Someone has betrayed
as well.
us.
I mean,
Thanks, Looper.
That's me.
oh, bless you.
Oh yeah, I got burned the other day. Like I was carrying a pot of gravy, like freshly made steaming hot gravy, and I dropped it and it went all on my leg.
Oh no, that doesn't sound good at all.
Luckily, I got it under cold water in time, or else it would have blistered, and would have had to go to hospital.
Yes, to answer your I'm sorry, Gold asked me a very good question. So yes, most of us operators actually own multiple radios, and we tune them into different frequencies, or sometimes we'll have them dialed into the same frequencies, so we can just listen on one and talk on the other. So like this radio right here is actually attached to a very big antenna on the very top of my home here. Whereas the other one that you saw with the whip antenna obviously is not. Hey, stop running into me.
No.
I'm trying to educate you guys. Hello.
Oh.
Aw.
Don't bully this guy then.
You can't bully them. They're better than you. They're better than me.
I've got no one to bully it. Everyone. It's just the 3 of us, so I've got no one to bully. Ugh.
Well, the truth is the truth. Some people are just better than you, and that's okay.
Hey, I'm the bestest of the. I'm joking.
We're all the best when we work together. Thank you. Oh, nice. That's gonna be one hamburger chili. Hold on. Wow, that's gonna be cool. Just gotta let that.
Hamburger cheeseburger, Big Mac Whopper. Hamburger cheeseburger, Big Mac Whopper.
What?
Hey, leave me alone. That's offensive.
Well, you just kind of walked into that one.
No, I slid into that one.
Fair enough. All right, fair enough.
Thank you.
You win. You're so polite.
Yay. Thank you. Oh, come here. Oh, I need a galaxy. Oh, I dropped the Galaxy Earth Spy. I thought I
Ooh,
need
ooh.
a Galaxy Earth Spy.
There we go. Oh,
I need that Galaxy. I'm gonna mark that Galaxy Earth Spy. I need that Galaxy Earth Spy. Hamburger cheeseburger, Big Mac Whopper, hamburger cheeseburger, Big Mac Whopper. Hamburger cheeseburger, Big Mac Whopper, hamburger cheeseburger, Big Mac Whopper.
Let's see here. Somebody's trying to shoot me.
Hamburger cheeseburger, Big Mac Whopper, hamburger cheeseburger, Big Mac Whopper.
Oh, there it goes.
Hamburger cheeseburger, Big Mac Whopper, hamburger.
Oh wait, I don't have this guy. Cool, cool. All right. Vault key, huh?
I've got 3 galaxies. I've got the Galaxy Silver and Galaxy Water and Galaxy Fire.
Very nice. I don't think I have any of them, so this is my first.
Nice. Hamburger cheeseburger, Big Mac Whopper,
You need to fight your inner gremlin.
hamburger cheeseburger, Big Mac Whopper, hamburger cheeseburger, Big Mac Whopper.
No, they're shooting me from multiple angles. That's not fair.
Repeat yourself in the reboot run.
All right,
You
I'm
can
down.
do that now.
Actually, I'm gonna go revive myself.
That's what I just said.
I hear you.
Hamburger cheeseburger, Big Mac Whopper, hamburger cheeseburger,
Damn it.
Big Mac Whopper.
Oh well.
Hamburger cheeseburger, Big Mac Whopper, hamburger cheeseburger, Big Mac Whopper.
Not bad. Peppered it, didn't you?
Hamburger cheeseburger, Big Mac Whopper, hamburger cheeseburger, Big Mac Whopper, hamburger cheeseburger, Big Mac Whopper, hamburger cheeseburger, Big Mac Whopper.
Hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper.
Hamburger cheeseburger, Big Mac Whopper, hamburger cheeseburger, Big Mac Whopper.
You guys must really love hamburgers there.
Hamburger cheeseburger, Big Mac Whopper, hamburger cheeseburger, Big Mac Whopper.
Oh, geez. What the heck?
I'm going to go save that Earth, right? I will get hold of that Earth, of that Galaxy Earth, right?
Sounds good. I'm just gonna pick up stuff, I suppose. Beep beep. Bye.
Thanks, Bright, no.
Oh no, I just got a party invite from somebody who I don't know. I am not gonna take that.
Why is my camera always like this? Aha, I have fixed it.
Well, I feel silly for waiting now. Okay. I'm dead. It's too late. Oh wait, dang, it actually stops the countdown. Crazy.
Yeah, it's good that it does that.
Since when did that happen a thing? Never mind, whatever.
It's like ages.
All right, fair enough.
Right. Ah, I want that demon spy. I need my siphon. Hamburger cheeseburger, Big
Yo.
Mac Whopper, hamburger cheeseburger, Big Mac Whopper, hamburger cheeseburger, Big Mac Whopper.
So when did you learn that rhyme?
I don't know. I just sort of remembered then gone stuff in it. You know why?
Hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper.
Hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper. Hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper. Hang on, my controller battery's a little bit back.
All right, I'll miss you. There we go.
I'm
There's
back.
Bentley.
Genuine story. Oh, it's not fine.
What's going on, Bentley? How you doing? I
What's
can't
the trick? Oh, it's the
I can't
trees
hear
and,
Bentley, but I know that she has a brand spanking new keyboard that she's probably happy to tell us about.
Noisy and going.
Heck yeah. It's always nice to get some new gear to play with. Uh-oh.
When she.
Oh.
Hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper. Hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper.
Yeah, I feel like this is a summoning ritual for you now.
Hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper. Hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper. What's he in chat?
What?
Is he in chat?
Do I chat?
No, is he in chat?
Oh, Bentley is I believe they're in chat. I believe she can hear you.
Big hamburger, cheeseburger, Big. I think.
Oh, wait, here we go.
something is-
Wait. Wait. How do I pick that up?
It doesn't want to be picked up apparently.
Apparently not. Okay.
He all had a med kit or something. That was.
Nope.
Hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper.
Okay, man, I'm gonna have to kindly ask you to find a new phrase. It was kind of funny the first 20 times, but I'm gonna have to ask you to try and do your best to find another way to express yourself. I just don't have it in me to hear the same phrase constantly like that. I'm sorry.
Fair. That's alright. The demon sprite is 700 sprite dust. I didn't know that. Wee. God.
All right. Well, oh, I see. Bentley, I couldn't. Okay, your mic was just messed up, so still can't hear you though. Let's see here.
I can hear it. He's singing.
Hello?
Hey, what's up?
Hello?
There you are. What's up? Bless you.
Galaxy Zero Build.
Why did you just go Galaxy 0.5 and then go Cryo?
Six NLC, are you still around? I'm back. This is WS9.
All right. So those of you just listening into my radio just now, that was my other radio operator getting back to me. Yep, I'm still here hanging around. This is KO6 NLC. How you doing?
Good. How are you doing? How's your day?
It's been pretty good. Just mostly relaxing, getting some stuff ready for field day. I actually went out and got a new camping stove, and right now I'm actually streaming on YouTube playing Fortnite, but I'm still down to talk at the same time. Dang.
Are you streaming again? That's cool. But yeah, that's really neat. Relaxing, preparing for school days, sounds fun. I tried to talk them both and wasn't sure if people were coming back. And I had 2 conversations going for a while, so I had to choose one. And I guess I finished up with a conversation on the list of
Well, that's cool. I just tonight I was actually making a fresh pot of beans in preparation for Saturday. I don't know. I'm basically doing them kind of how I normally do it, but just like a vegetarian spin. So there's no meat products in it this time.
Ooh, so you're making beans for field day? That sounds fun.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring a cooler with some homemade stuff. I'm always down to share.
That sounds fun. That sounds fun. I don't know. I don't know how many money to bring anything. But maybe. But yeah.
Don't worry about it, because I mean, honestly, like, we're all strapped for cash right now anyway, and you know, I'm bringing enough for myself and a couple tag-alongs, so I'm not too worried about it. I'd be interested to see what you think of my cooking.
And stuff like that. Who
Oh.
knows, maybe I'll bring those along.
Yeah, you know, even little things to nibble on the side are cool. Sorry. Yeah, anything that's kind of, you know, good for nibbling on the side is cool. I'm gonna, yeah, like I said, I'm gonna bring a cooler with some goodies and probably some pizza made from like the night before. That way we can heat it up on the pan and just, you know, have a good time with that too.
That sounds really cool.
Pizza and beans.
Yeah. That's neat.
Yeah, I can't bring a whole lot of extra radio equipment, but I can bring food and good times, so I'll have to settle for that.
I don't have radio equipment to bring besides mine. I have, like, the handheld. But I don't think people will be interested in those. And, no. We'll see. Maybe I'll go pick up some dessert. How many people seemed interested in field day? Maybe 30 to 50 people or something like that.
Yeah, at the club, I think I remember 20 people confirmed there, and they're planning for, maybe 15 people more. That being said, my girlfriend Nicole's going to be with me there too, so there's going to be some extras.
Oh, is she interested in the license? That'd be cool. She gets
Why
one.
is there so many sprites?
Yeah, actually, she is interested. Just the licensing issues or the money issue, or licensing is just a money issue at the moment. But she's been watching me do everything, and she's intrigued for sure. And the community is nice and open too, which is always good.
Oh yeah, absolutely been friendly to me. I mean, unless you're an antisocial dork or something, which some of them are. I've been to some disabled communities and they've like, I don't like disabled people, and I'm like, I haven't had any problems.
Right.
But, yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, some of us have some social setbacks, me being one of them, but it plays nice for radio, so I'm lucky in that regard. But anyways, just so you
Sure,
guys
I
know,
do
this is a
too,
lot of what
but-
radio is, just kind of rag chewing or just talking.
I mean, I've been getting on pretty good on radio, so. I mean, there is some disabled group politics. Sometimes not so much on the disabled networks, because some of them can be more interesting, and it's like, gee, I wonder why you have no friends.
Right, I know. Some people just really are so aloof, but yeah, no, there's a reason why you don't have friends sometimes, and yeah. Anyway, that's not us, so no worries there.
Just that I was unsure about inviting a member of
Yeah, some of these bunch have been going on about how they hate blind people, and I'm like,
to be
on the system, the speak system in California, and I'm like, I haven't found that at all. If you can ask stupid questions, nobody can answer them, and ask repetitive questions, and flail and be antisocial. Yeah, maybe I would have problems with you too, and sometimes I can't join in their conversations and they want to be cliquey, and it's like, oh, okay. But, yeah, I find that if I don't say I'm disabled, I mean, I do mention it sometimes, but not like a badge, but I've been making good friends. Like, I wasn't sure how I would work with, everybody, but it's actually been, pretty cool.
What? I burned people like came out of nowhere.
KO6 NLC. Yeah, no, it's cool that you found some groups that you can get along with. But that being said, you're gonna end up meeting interesting personality types at any given time.
Yep, for sure. This is WX9ITX, by the way. And, oh, yeah, that thing you're talking about, the app on Android, was called DMR what? It was a DMR app you were telling me? Trying to tell some of the people I know about it, and then I forgot.
That's okay. It actually kind of escaped me too. Just give me 1 second. I'll look that back up and I'll get right back to you. What was that called again? The DMR ITX? That's a good question. Let's see here. Wait, I bookmarked it? Was it on this browser? I'm
Bro,
just gonna,
sir, if this thing actually gonna get fucking shock, I'm gonna crash out.
wow, I can't seem to recall it myself. Hold on a second. I just need to keep digging here for a second.
No, that's okay. By the
Where's
way,
my phone?
I sent you Greg Rosenberg's card AB9MD all time. Kind of sound interested, and you guys can communicate. And if you have any node questions or pie questions, he can answer. He's got like 7 of them. I think you guys get along really, really well because you guys are pretty similar in what you guys are interested in. He's been a computer guy for years, so kind of cool.
Yeah, I just need to find my phone, and then I can tell you what that DMR application was.
Sounds good. No, I just wanted to tell you I sent you another email. I know you got the earlier one, but I sent you Greg's info, so get in touch, and if you have any questions, you can ask him or ask me. He's built multiples of them. He's really, really deep in the computer field, so kind of cool person to get introduced. I'd probably be a nice person to introduce. Anyway, yeah, if you find it, let me know. But just thought I'd tell you that too. And have fun with those nodes for sure. But yeah, I'll wait for you to figure it out.
All right, I just figured it out. It's VOX Victor Oscar X-ray DMR.
Oh, okay. And you said you can find it on the
Dad?
Play Store?
Correct. It's on Play Store. You can use it on Windows and Linux.
Oh, okay. That's fun.
Yeah, I imagine it'll be on Play Store soon enough. But like I said, the app's only been out for a month, and it probably just hasn't passed Apple's clearances yet.
Nice. Have you used it much?
Actually, I just got my DMR code in my email this morning, so I haven't even had a chance to fully set it up.
Ooh, nice. Okay. Yeah, it's fun. By the way, I got some word from the Blind Hams Network. I started paying attention a couple of days ago to it, like maybe a week. Well, like 3-4 days ago. But you have to re-verify. I said this Saturday, but I'll say it to you again since you didn't hear it. But they want you to verify your DMR ID every year. They're starting that July 1st. So every year you just have to make sure your stuff is current, so they don't take your numbers away.
All right, that seems like a pretty fair procedure in general, but I appreciate the heads up.
Yep, they're starting to run out of numbers.
Really?
I guess the rule is for most of these systems, if you don't use it, you lose it because they don't want to or they can't go over 100,000 users. And DMR and Alpha is very close to it.
I wonder how we're going to fix that addressing issue later if things actually
There's
take
3
off.
kids on me.
Yeah, they got to figure that one out. Real fast.
Fuck.
Oh. Crap.
For ASL, they don't want to go over the 7s, and I just got a new one that's in the 6-9 range, so they're almost there.
Oh, all right. Thank you. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of the whole IP address thing, you know, when IPv4 kind of ran out of addresses after things got, popular. It's not surprising the DMR is actually kind of following that same pattern.
Yeah.
Oh, Dinah left the party.
Sure,
Why?
both that and all servers. That's another cool one to check out. If you're an Android, check out DB Switch. You can get on something called Ultralink. Just go to ultralink.org to get an account. That mode sounds really clear. And then you can get an all-star node, and you'd have to apply for a node number.
Thank you for the reminder. You're the best. Where are you guys going? Where are we going? What are we doing?
It's a VoIP analog mode. It's fun. It's cleared in Echolink. I don't know if you have an Echolink. That's also fun too.
Yeah, I actually have Echolink on my desktop, and I found it to be pretty cool. It's neat for listening around the world.
Oh, it is. And then if people do port forwarding, you can actually go into nodes. My node is currently messed up. I either don't do it or call the ISP and say, you do the port forwarding again, or do it on the app, but I don't think it's the right stuff. That's the problem again. I guess the ISP didn't really come down. They changed it again, and the port forwarding got messed up. Well.
Yeah, no, I did all the port forwarding on mine, but yeah, I haven't used it in quite a bit.
Yep, I have a node, so if I do the right port forwarding again, you can actually come in and talk to me. It's like a little private, not private, because every node is actually public. If you let people in, so anybody can come in, but most part, people are pretty respectful of nodes. I mean, there are some people who are disrespectful, but most people usually will respect that if somebody is known and will respect you. I had to block the guy because he wanted to live on my nose. There really wasn't anything. I'm like, it's my nose. I'm sorry. I know it's kind of public, but it's also my nose, and I have the right to block you, so I'm going to block you.
Right.
So, and
Shit.
I don't know what he was snooping on, but there was nothing interesting. I went to a couple of nuts, and there is a place that doesn't want you to be linked, so I have to kick everybody off that wants to go on there with my nose.
Well, I mean, as an operator too, you actually have a, you know, a duty to, you know, maintain your node too.
Yep. And that guy wasn't talking, he was just sitting. Sort of like, okay. So, yeah. It's fun when people can come in and talk to you personally. I don't mind people coming in and talking to me if I have it open, you know. Yeah, you can do that. But then, yeah. So, but nobody can come in right now.
Place number 3, huh? Oh wow, that's not bad at all.
When you have built an analog node, not a digital node, if you build both, you can. but yours built like analog node for Evolent or for all sharp both. Usually people build them for both. You would get a KN6, wait no, KO6NLC-L, the link, and then people can come in, and they'll give you a node number. You have a node number, but it's specific to your phone and to you, and nobody, it's not able to be opened. But the -L link can, and it's cool because people can come in and talk to you. So that's cool.
Yeah, no, I was looking at some of those projects that you sent me over the email, and I think that actually sounds like something that might be up my alley. Wait, I was looking at my radio for a second. And I was like, I thought my battery was getting low, but I think it's fine. Sorry, I didn't. Sorry to rekey up so fast, but yeah, no, I think I want to participate in those little projects a little bit more. I'm very intrigued.
Yeah, I thought it might be for sure your computer. So I think you'll really, really enjoy it, and it is really cool. And some people have built 7, 8 of them and have them all over their house. You have to set them like across the room or a little bit apart because if you assign frequencies sometimes it depends on the radio type. Some of them, the bad ones, will deal with each other, but yeah. So we will have 3. We'll find 3 far enough places. Well, I have 2 right now. I will have 2 of them. 2 pre-built ones, maybe 3 pre-built ones. We'll see if I get a DMR. But I was gonna have 2 all-stars. One to maybe schedule events, or one to roam, or 2 to monitor different places. So I found different systems that people can talk to. So kind of cool. Or one to stay and monitor a busy system, and one to roam, and then I use my computer and iPad and 2 computers to monitor some places. Some places are busier than others.
Yeah, no, I'm actually looking forward to at least putting one of those pie hats to work. I was looking into what it would cost to build one versus buying one, and honestly, I may as well just save myself the effort, because buying one that's pre-made is basically like $5 more than piecing up a whole bunch of just getting all the boards made and blah 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 blah. So anyway, pre-built's gonna be the way to go with that one.
Could be. Some are more expensive than others. Like Tips for Ham is less expensive. The clear node, which I can give you, is more expensive. That's like
Let's see what that baby can do to my
70 with
our
tax, and I think
competition.
the one with the 2 radios, like 500 something. But that one is funky and it's cool. The radio on it isn't that. It's pretty good. I mean, it's the cheaper radio, but the node works really well. People talk crap about it, but it's pretty good.
Impressive work. I'll be in touch.
Gary W6WXG does a good job. This site is Nerd Ventures, and then the all-scan ones are cheaper. Tips for Ham is cheaper. They range in prices, so there are different prices and different things you can do, and it depends which product you like with pre-built. Yeah, I got myself a pre-built one because I don't trust myself soldering.
Bentley, ready up? There we go. Yeah, I think after I talk to you in person a little bit, I'll have a better hook on where I should be looking. I'd prefer to kind of go over spec on, or I kind of like to go over what I need immediately because I know I'm just gonna grow into it anyway.
Yeah, that makes sense. And then, then there's all the digital mode ones. I'll send you the site too. I think they're Shark RS, and they do the open spot 4, which somebody brought on Saturday. It's tiny. Depends which one you buy. And then there's the M1KE. It's not even a radio. It's a little box. And it's a radioless node. So you hold this box. It's almost like talking to a computer. And you can talk into it, and they sound crystal clear. I'll send you those two. Those two are strictly pre-made, but Sharp RF is in the 300s to 400s. Node Spencer's in the 400s to 500s. So it depends what you like and what you want, and different systems do different things better. Maybe you save up for each. So, but depends what you like. So, yeah, I'll give you the pre-made ones too, and you can play around with them. Jerry doesn't like his modified too much, so if you get the clear node, Greg has all these ideas modifying them, and I'm like, Jerry doesn't want you to, and I'm not getting on Jerry's bad side, I'm sorry. But some of the other ones you can modify more.
For sure, it sounds like a good time to me. Like I said, I'm always interested in learning about different technologies and how to apply them. It's all really a fun thing to me. Communication's great.
Oh yeah, and to start you off, look for DB. Yeah, I think it's Delta Bravo. I think it stands for Digital Bridge Switch, DB Switch, on the Android app. That's on the Android side. And for the digital modes, like I said, I'd give you an allstarlink.org account. I can give you that site too. If you don't have ASL, that is really crystal clear. I like using it because I can understand better. Sometimes when you're too far, you have too much radio noise. I'm like, I'm just gonna go with ASL, hook up to my nose.
I guess in those kind of situations, you're either hooked up into the machine or you're not. Being a digital mode, that is. I wasn't just keying into Catalina again, was I? Nope. Yeah, she's busy. And sometimes people just get busy doing their own things, and that's okay. I'm sorry if this has been less of a thrilling stream for you guys. But I kind of, wanted to give you an idea of, what this is like too. Pretty much. Cool. But I'm always interested in sharing a little bit of my world with you guys as well. You never know what you might get inspired by.
cook for you.
Bro. Charge my keyboard.
You gotta charge your keyboard?
Yeah.
Oh man. You've been playing with it
It
all
was-
day, huh? Or did you charge it first?
No, I've been playing with it all day. I'll just play on
Sorry,
My visions are still unclear, and I need your help.
controller.
Yeah, yeah, it's a pretty cool world to play in. Kind of the conversation. Yeah, I mean, well, some machines let you go into RF and other modes, and
The ship
sometimes
is
if I
part
can't
of the
get it
key
with
to
RF,
stabilizing the
I
zero
try to
point.
get it through
I
either
hope what we've
All-Star
learned
Echoing
can help turn the tide.
and or you can use DMR.
No, I find DMR to be intriguing as well, just because you can get into talk groups and stuff like that.
Yeah, they want to try DMR on the ship first before they try echoing or All-Star. And I was like, I like echoing in All-Star better because it's clear. Like the feature sound DMR. All-Star is super echoing. I like All-Star the best. Really.
It probably sounds a lot less modular.
Yeah, like my boyfriend says, sometimes DMR sounds like opposed. Yeah, I don't like the modular. Definitely, it's better than nothing. With that or just RF. I was trying to get into this Catalina, and I couldn't. Finally stood outside after the third time of unsuccessful check-in the net this morning, so then they heard me. But, but I decided that echoing. I fixed my echoing account on my iPad and my iPhone.
Yeah, if you're having a hard time hitting Catalina, then, you know, that's definitely the route to go.
Yep, but that was pretty nice. I talked about my ex's mother. Maybe Greg will tell you about her. She's pretty interesting. She was a early dean of nursing. Well, maybe not that early. In the 1960s, 70s at a university in Chicago area.
Crap. Sorry, I just got distracted by my game a little bit, but that's cool, you know. It's kind of amazing to know other people's journeys as well.
Yeah, they were talking about women in science. Someone brought up medicine. I'm like, I don't really know any engineers or women type of people. I know a woman who does websites. Not really anything spectacular, and I don't really know any like inventors of tech or engineers or anything like that. But so I posted this. I was like, I don't have anybody, and then I thought about Greg's mom. I'm like, oh yes, her. you're playing a game, that's fun. What are you playing?
Right now I'm playing Fortnite.
Ooh, I've definitely heard of those. That I know that's pretty popular.
Yeah, it's a very popular game. And like I tend to play with a squad that I kind of met over the past few months. So I stream on YouTube, and that just kind of invited a couple randoms that just kind of became regulars. So you know, we kind of do this fairly often. At least whenever I get around to it, there's always a couple people who are wanting to jump in immediately, and I very much appreciate them.
Oh, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Now, I know the little kids seem to like it too. But that's really neat. And, hey, at least a bunch of people want to play, right?
Yeah, so it's kind of an interesting mixed bag. So sometimes, like, I mean, there are kids who like to play, but there are plenty of adults that like to play too. And if you actually look at the themes, it's actually aimed at a lot of Gen X and millennials.
Oh, okay. Now that makes sense. I just know it got popular and people kept talking about it. Just being obsessed with playing stuff that they made it out to be. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, at least you found the community.
That's for sure. I'm all about community, honestly. So funny enough, last month there was a like a global challenge going on where people were climbing the leaderboard, and I actually came in the top 200 of content creators globally. So I actually got a free keychain from the game, which is something you don't ever get as physical rewards. So I have some physical proof that I am actually legitimately the best at Fortnite, or at least, you know, out of the millions who play.
Well, that's interesting. Wow. That's pretty cool. Yeah, and I like communities. That's why I like repeaters, talking to people and helping out and stuff like that.
Yeah, no, it's there's definitely a theme to what I like, and community is part of it. Because honestly, if I didn't have these people with me, I would have lost interest in this a long time ago.
Yeah, for sure. I've done a lot of teaching and volunteering and helping out. So I like community, maybe in a little bit of a different way. But yeah, I've done a lot of mentoring with that. And, you know, out here chatting, that's why I chose ITX. So, yeah. So I find it interesting. So.
Yeah, I can explain my my Fortnite adventures with you a little bit more on Saturday. There'll be plenty of other things to talk about.
Oh yeah, plenty of people. I know a lot of them actually. So I'll be floating around. I was talking to a lot of them at the park Saturday and showing off my clear note. I'll bring that for you. I showed that off Saturday, but on just Saturday morning. I'm not going to use it at home. And nobody can enter into it, so I might have bring it. I'm not at home to watch it. So what's the point? And you can look at it and, yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I'm glad that you know quite a few people out there, and that's kind of the fun of it, is just bouncing around, seeing what's going on. I plan to do quite a bit of that myself because I'm gonna be getting more into more into HF, but I kind of want to see how other people are doing it first before I just jump in. I mean, it's gonna happen regardless, but observing is, you know, a lot, very important.
Yeah, you know what's an interesting place to do HF? I don't know if you've met HHR yet. Come on here a couple times, but early morning when he was driving home, I talked to him, and then he was on the radio when he was in the park. He runs the Team Mary, they're closed right now. But the radio was a cool bit to check out. And if you're a ham, you can actually get under the also the people on the radio transmit, and I got a QSL card from the Team Mary and a QSL card from the Blade.
You know what's funny? I actually got a card from one of the guys that was operating the Queen Mary. I think his name was Kevin.
Oh, nice. Were you in the radio room? Did you get to work the station? That's pretty cool.
No, I was not in the radio room myself, but he was, and I think we ended up touching on one of these repeaters.
Oh, nice. I haven't talked to Kevin out here. I've talked to David Aiken. HHR. He comes on every once in a while. And, kind of cool. One morning I was driving home.
Yeah, no, I was speaking to I believe it was KO6 CDX, Kevin Bigelow.
Cool. Was he calling from the Queen Mary? Or was he just calling in general? That's pretty cool if he's calling from the Queen Mary.
Yeah, apparently he's one of the rotating volunteers at the radio room on the Queen Mary. So, yeah, no, he was definitely there and calling out, and sounded clear as a bell.
That's pretty cool. I guess I missed it. Not always on news. On and on. Some days I'm on here a lot more. Days I have to call different projects. I want to play with NetLogger sometimes. Kind of cool thing.
Yeah, you can't be on the air all the time. I mean, we do actually have other, you know, life things to do as well.
Yep, I was trying to
Boom.
play as one of the
What now?
kind of, I don't know, it was kind of interesting, fascinating, funny at the same time. Not
Cheers.
that boy, but I guess he's 13 or 14, and he missed one of the myths when the Winston was on. He was all sad, like, the world was gonna end. And I was like, surprise, I'm so second. And, like, I'm talking to his dad on Saturday, and he's like, yeah, do your homework, and then talk to your friends. But, yeah, I guess most of them are pretty busy. Dad homeschools the son, so. But he was on here one afternoon, and I was really surprised. Like, Oh, you're on here.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's kind of funny though. I mean, like, you're always welcome to step away and come back in, you know? It's the way things go. But I can understand how somebody may not make that connection right away.
Yeah, especially when you're like a young kid. But yeah, definitely. And sometimes you have to go really quick. I understand if people drop off, so. And sometimes I've done that. I've just not even said goodbye. I've just turned off the radio and got a phone call. Some people have the skill enough to say, "Hey, I have to go, phone call." But sometimes I don't even get a chance. I'm like, just here. But you know, I think people on here in other places understand.
Yeah, especially if once you've been talking on the same repeater for a while, people kind of understand the habits.
Yep. And people on here are very nice, though. I met this guy who usually come on in the morning or early afternoon. He's only around here for maybe a month longer. He's from up north. He actually knows one of the guys I've known from Handyham People's Organization. Kind of getting away from a little bit, but they actually run their nets the same time Catalina does. But there's a guy up in Saratoga, California. Apparently, he has met him and talked to him a couple times. He has a couple repeaters up there. So I know a couple of blind guys who run repeaters and stuff like that. So.
Well, that makes sense. I mean, you don't need to see to run a radio, or at least not completely.
Well, sometimes not at all. I just memorize my options. I know this guy who's totally blind who runs a system of 3. I think he's looking for more. But, cool guy. Very soft-spoken guy. Puts his names on the heaters up there. They have an Echo and kind of all-star node. They have a net on Thursday night at 6 our time. I am the net control the first Thursday. This Thursday, the next Thursday. And next week, we'll be talking about 250th birthday. I get the Thursday right before July 4th, so I'm going to ask. If you have to pick one band to represent the U.S. dead or alive for the 250th birthday, let's say there was a lineup, who would you pick?
That's a good topic. I actually would kind of volunteer the Catalina repeater in that regard. It's actually one of the most welcoming repeaters. I mean, they're all okay. They're all pretty welcoming for the most part, aside from like Silmar. But yeah, I would say like Catalina's definitely like a great best foot forward repeater. It's very nice people, good groups, and they're consistent. I like it.
Nice. Silmar isn't welcoming, that's good to know. Once you're on stuff, I can hook you up with the one system. They're really nice too. Their repeater is Pomona. Their repeater name is KA6WIN. It's in repeater books lists them as Mount Disappointment. But they're by Pomona, and they are all over California and very friendly. And yeah. And they have nets a couple times a week. Well, actually, I'm wrong. Every day at night for the Insomnia Trivia Net, but then there's other nets. I think it's kept one on some Fridays, and maybe some other.
Yeah, so that repeater in Silmar I'm talking about, I don't remember what the exact frequency is, but it's also known as the renegade repeater. So, or some people call it the free speech repeater, but it's basically just a bunch of ignorant assholes just blurbing.
Wow. Well, if you find that those frequencies or the name of the repeater, I will avoid it. And tell people to avoid it, because I think I gave that frequency. There's so much frequency to somebody else, but I know what it is, and yeah, that sounds pretty bad.
Yeah, no, when I first stumbled on that repeater, I was like, what the heck am I listening to? But yeah, no, it's like nobody uses their call signs. There's no decorum. Everybody's stepping on each other. Yeah, it's a wild repeater. It's basically just like a big ol', I don't know, like a sitcom, but in the worst way possible.
I know another place like that. There's this place full of, well, it's another free speech one, but it's somebody's node at somebody's house, and it's on All-Star. And they're like, well, basically, they off the system because these people wanted to talk about politics. And this guy said, what he didn't say is don't talk about politics. What he says is, you want to talk about politics, keep it polite, basically. Keep it mindful. He didn't say don't talk about politics. But that's what they thought. They thought, and they're like, Patrick and Blind Hands is against us, so they all left. And I actually woke up to some of them leaving. I was on the recliner in the living room, Mariki. And my computer was up with it, and I heard some people talking. They weren't leaving yet, not the node yet. And I came back and turned it down. Like, whoa, like leave it on, awake somebody else. And I turned it down, and I listened, and it was kind of an interesting conversation, kind of not. And then this person comes on and says, "Did you hear what Patrick said?" And then they all went, and they're like, "Well, this place will be silent then," or something. And then they left, and yeah, that node is crazy like that. They don't really use their call signs. They sit there all day and talk. They talk all over each other, and it's like, okay, guys, you can do that. There used to be a guy on there who would talk like all the time. I think people started disliking him, and now he has his own node. People just go and visit him. But they decided to. Let me wiki. It's kind of funny too. I don't think. So they named it after a song, but I don't think the songwriter will actually approve if he actually heard this. You know, Arlo Guthrie's Alice's Restaurant? They actually named this place the Group W Bench. So this guy who would talk all the time and dominate was named Jerry, and some people were like, well, it could almost be named Jerry's Bench. Jerry, like, dominated the whole thing, and sometimes they curse on there, and they talk over each other. They don't use IDs, and they don't use call signs. And yeah, it's like that as a mess, and a lot of us, some people go on there anyway, and a lot of just ignore them. It's like, oh, okay, then.
Yeah, most of those kinds of repeaters for me are a listen to but not interact with. And I'm definitely not throwing my call sign out there.
No. And I probably don't even get along with those people. So, if I didn't know, I might, but if I knew, I probably wouldn't. Not even go in those places. It's like, no, thank you. yet. There's only a couple, fortunately. Speaking of IDs, this is WS9 ITX.
Yeah, KO6 NLC, just for identity and reasons there.
Are you gonna be up for a while, or you tired yet? How's it going? Still playing your game?
Yeah, I'm still playing. I'm probably gonna do 1 or 2 more focused rounds here, and then I'll probably just kind of lay back and hang on the radio. It's a little distracting doing 2 things at once. But anyway, I do like I do kind of like just monitoring my chat logs too. So anyway, yeah.
No, I definitely understand. How long are these rounds on Fortnite? Are they pretty lengthy?
Depending, they can stretch out like 30 minutes or so, roughly. Gold, what do you think?
wow.
Like, how long do they usually run? Like 40
pretty
minutes, 30
interesting.
minutes?
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I just asked one of my other team members, and they said it's about 20 to 30 minutes.
That's pretty good length. How many people are on your team now?
Tonight I started with 4, but now we're down to me and one other. One of my closest players.
Ooh, nice. Wow. How big is your group, would you say? You have different people coming in that way. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I would say there's at least like 5 or 6 regulars that kind of cycle through. Oh, hold on, someone's shooting at me. Yeah, that guy shoots like a stormtrooper. But yeah, no, I'd say there's about 5 or 6 that rotate in regularly that I can count on.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's nice. And then I mean, aside from those who, yeah, there's always somebody like watching and lurking too. So I don't know. And then after I'm done playing, usually for the next day or 2, people will come in after the fact and just watch the sessions, kind of see what we were up to. Oh, it's interesting. Let's extract this thing, if you don't mind. I've been super bad at extractions today.
Talk to these people much outside the game, or do you guys mostly cast in the game, or have you gotten to know them pretty well?
Some of them I know pretty well. And we communicate in a kind of a mixed way. So I'm always on camera and I'm always on microphone, so everybody can hear what I'm saying or doing at any given time. But the people that I play with the most, actually, they don't use a microphone. They're more comfortable not talking. So they type via text, or they chat, and I'm down with reading that and responding that way as well.
talk to these people by voice outside of that, or you mostly just go through text? That's pretty neat, though.
Yeah, the majority of the people who I've met through my YouTube channel, this is pretty much the only way we really talk. I mean, actually, I have a Discord channel as well, so we actually keep in contact there as well. So there's a couple ways to stay in contact. Nice, I got one added to my collection.
I have a Discord. I also need to use that one. Some ham was like, yeah, Facebook, they have a group that they want people below 40 join because they want to find, they were actually looking more for like Gen Z and Gen Alpha, because I guess their goal is to find younger members. They want to find young hams. I'm kind of the upper range now at this point, but he has this number that there's only about 10% of younger hams out there, and but I was telling him, the point was telling him that, yeah, I have a Facebook, I just don't use it. I joined his group though, and let's see how many more millions of years before you know.
I mean, I use Facebook as well, and actually a couple of my regulars, I'm trying to convince them to get into radio too. But like one in particular is more into like non-vocal stuff. So I'm trying to think of like different avenues that might be entertaining to them.
Who are you on Discord? I have that. I need to get more into it, but
everywhere else on the internet, I'm actually known as Server Tyrant.
Server Tyrant. That's interesting. Okay.
It sounds more menacing than it is. But I don't know. It was a name that I picked like, I don't know, 10 or 15 years ago, and I just kind of ran with it.
Now I kind of find it kind of amusing. But interesting. I'm gonna have to find you.
Yeah, I find it to be a little bit ironic because I mean, you would think a tyrant would be, you know, a little bit more chaotic, but I guess that's the play on words there.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. How did you come up with it?
When I first came up with it, I actually used to host a custom Minecraft server, and that was the name that I chose just because everybody knew that when that character logged in, the boss was around, basically. So I don't know. Like I said, it's just something I kind of it's a little tongue-in-cheek joke anyway.
That's pretty cool. Do you still do Minecraft? I know people used to do that. But, yeah.
Yeah, to be honest, I don't really play Minecraft that much anymore. I mean, I do have like a somewhat of an interest in it, but for the most part, that ship kind of sailed. You can only play a game, you know, for so many years and still get hooked into it. At least with what the thing is about Fortnite in particular is that every couple months, like the whole weapons change, and like I don't know, it's a lot of it changes very often, so it's kind of easier to not get so bored with it. All right, I think this is probably going to be my last round, but that's actually a really
that's
great
pretty
one to
cool.
leave off on.
That's pretty cool.
I can leave the stream going
Yeah, I
if you
don't
want to
really
just
play a
hang
lot of
out,
games, so that's neat. I don't know a lot about it.
or if you want to call it a night, that's cool too. There's really no wrong answer for that one. It's kind of a dual, you know, dual purpose night, so kind of leave that one up to you. Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. All right, we'll call it a night. One moment. I'm actually going to shut my stream down. I'm just going to do my little exit thing here. All right. Yeah, no, it's really a good stream, and we'll try to do more stuff like this later. And oh no. Okay, I'm back. All right.
Oat milk. Might do myself.
My cable keeps unplugging there.
Coffee with that thing. Not for you to drink.
All right. Well, it's been very nice playing with you, and we'll catch up soon. Thank you very much for coming in, and yeah. Anyway, very nice. Stay in contact. We will play again very soon. Good night, my loves, my lovely people. Goodbye.